Hello, my friends. Hey, everyone. Uh, Good evening. Uh, Today's topic is very special, and I'm welcoming to everyone. And first of all, that I wanna take today little moments. Uh, it's the gratitude time, so I wanna deeply uh, felt the appreciation session and the support that you guys have been showing. So I feel so much honored. I feel so much grateful. So yeah, uh, last couple of days it has been little rough and been figuring out my journey, the way that I have been trying to position myself since I started everything from unknown. So it's a little bit of uncomfortable to coming up every day and coming up live every day and sharing the journey, because of that it is totally an unknown diverse uh, community that I'm going to build here, and it is just just following my power of inner authentic voice. This is what that I really need to feel at this moment, that my unique I mean the strength. So yeah, so I today I felt like come up an idea and got instantly like I triggered by that, why not to share the challenge on the behalf of a dentist perspective, right? So dentists are also, they are clinically a very expert, and they focused on you guys are focused on patients health and their well-being. So clinically that you have very expertise, right? Expert. So when it comes to that learning that practical clinical having that sort of expertise, and it is totally different than than patient communication service, when it comes to promoting your service, selling your service, right? So this is another language, and their interpersonal skills and verbal communication, visual communication, there are psychological things, that lot of things are interconnected, right? The soft skill, I mean to say that this is so important. And since all the marketing now channel has been shifted on online, even now that AI has been showing its magic, everything that is undertaking by now AI. So it's now a little bit of very hard to stand out and giving the patient more uh, personal service, like personal care, personalization care. So now that who the practices, you have that more power on your voice, and you have that the communication, right, communication skills when it comes to dealing with patients, right? So you have that advantage to stand out. And so I know that this is totally different from marketing messaging, but when it comes to interacting with uh, personally and in person, so it's more important, and it shows that the actual personality, actual brand um, expression, right? And that's when that actually create the experience and build the connection in order to build loyal patient base, right? So I see that that you have to maintain that your brand voice, because I have now noticed that some of the technological revelations, let's say that for the phone call, when you do phone call, uh, patient call to your office, so there are some automation now, AI, uh, like receiving your call, and they are fully automatic way maintaining that all the calling sessions, and they will guide you the appointment process, and anything that you need to the process that has been done before by the uh, the person who is like a human, uh, is more responsible to do this work. Now machine has been taking this, doing this job. So when that it is like also like under development, so we are like human being, we can sense it that whether it is the sound is by from any human or any robot or machine. So it's so important to maintaining our brand voice and our personality that need to be matched. And otherwise it don't feel like that we are talking with the like talking with the your brand and talking with the human, it's won't work. So this is like one example, and I am just sharing everything from my let's say that roughly, and I'm just, it's just a raw discussion here, not prepared by anything, just I try to regular share with based on my intention, based on my observation and learning. So I hope that something that you find valuable, because I have mentioned earlier that it's or every day I try to do because of my self improvement as well. And what I found that uh, it is more important to having a like authentic brand voice when it comes to whether you are a dentist, even it comes when it can be my part, my standpoint, that it's so important to have a like your own voice, and you express your ideas and thoughts, and you communicate with your audience, let's say. So why I'm telling this, because most dentists that don't have like their ability to like uh, talk in front of like camera, and hosting, speaking to their patients on online, sharing contents, right? So you will notice that some of the dentists also, they are outperforming, not because of they know they have like clinical expertise. At the same time that you will, if you observe, that you will find that they also have ability to express themselves verbally. So you just need to know that it is kind of a skill as well, along with your expertise. So when you match these, uh, the point is here that if you want to like maintain this your brand voice through on, let's say that your AI machine or agent, and that you guys, you are doing that expressions, the way that you do talk generally with your patients or audience, it's matches the tone, matches the behavior, matches the mood, so feelings, so this kind of things that you really need to care about. And I just wanted to like give you some of my personal experiences and personal uh, ideas, that how also I am overcoming these situations, just hosting and daily sessions, that also giving me sort of confidence. So you also, as a like, you want to communicate better to your patients, right, and or your audience. If you are a solo dental practice owner, so I know that it can be little overwhelming, like maintaining your practice site at the same time, like growing on online. So this is not an ideal approach, but you can actually try, like to like speak about some, not like regularly, but you can make a schedule for weekly schedule that you do host and just share your uh, like ideas, share your experience to your audience. So in the first of at the beginning, that you would feel like that it is not going well, since I have also like that language barrier. So I know that it is time to like do practice over and over again, and without uh, giving much efforts and time and the practice, that's not going to be work, that's not gonna work. So this is why just I also challenging yourself. So it's, that growth, it is like uncomfortable, right? So you as entrepreneur, if you are running your solo practice, that you really need to seek discomfort, and you really need to know some of the things that if you don't know, so you actually don't, you would you would never know these things. So you as an entrepreneur, that it's really important to like communicating and expressing our true self and maintaining that authentic brand relations with your audience. So this is very important, and you will see that every industry, every particular industry, that if you notice that there are only um, 5 to 10% are dominating the industry because of their, along with their like core skills, based skills, they also have that communication skills, they have mastered their voice. So you as a person, you as a dentist, as a physician, so you also need to be very aware about to communicate your ideas, you need to communicate your practices, different case studies, and some thoughts that you can actually share to you. It's not only for your business, but it is also creates an impression for your personal brand. I know that most of the business dentists, they don't have also uh, idea about the personal branding. Yes, of course it is, I'm saying that because it is okay to not knowing about those things, but understanding those things, you have more control over your mind, and it is like an you advantage of that, how you are controlling your mind and staying mindful on your work. Sometimes that it gets overwhelmed, that you are doing like work autonomously, but it makes a is it's that mm, creates a sign of like burnout, that you actually oftentimes cannot recognize, but in the end that you feel like that you are doing the practice, you are doing the work, but you are feeling that unsatisfied, you are feeling exhausted. And when you have that better understanding of your personal brand, and you have that more consciousness, you have that more understanding about that when you need to pause and when need to take action, right? So these are the things that it creates an alignment with your mind, with your business, not sacrificing anything else in between, that you have a balance, right? You have that sort of control. So yeah. So the so if I want to like, I took these two words today, that authenticity and the self expressions through our authentic voice, that if we can actually want to build our business, we want to build our brand, and when it comes to communications effectively, so there we really need to focus on that, how we can develop our brand voice. And when it comes to creating any form of our contents, any kind form of masses, even creating our landing pages. So you know that how you speak, how you talk to your audience. So the voice and the personality, when you keep that match, keep those connections, the crafting your masses, like tailored masses, so then you actually can define that directions, and then you just put write all the contents based on your brand voice. So then when your patients and audience going to like interact with your brand, and they will get the same experience. So be sure to check that when you are integrating any AI voice over automatic call response, so that you really need to aware that it matches your brand voice. So it was like that my today's point that I want to share with you. I have like um, I have been like planning couple of projects recently. Even my younger brother, he has shared he's also planning to build a brand. So there are a lot of things that we need to do. So this time we are just focusing on that. We maintain that strategic part. We maintain the business analysis part. That's something that we really need to do now more efficiently, more clear way, since we are building the brand like in publicly. So we will be like keep updating, and and how it goes and how it works, and what works and what is not working. So we will be like sharing with you some of the behind the scenes stuff as well. So let's say that how it's actually works. So now I want to just like if I do conclude this today's sessions, that I do really wanted to give you that message whenever whether you are like trying to integrate any AI agent, voice over agent to receive your call, to book the patient appointment. So you just need to take care about that you matches the brand tone, the personality. That's really matter, because human touch is so important, right? So sometimes that when you have that voice, the personalization, patient service and communications, so that makes more sense, and it creates instant experience, instant trust. So that's where you need to focus on that, activating or installing any AI agents. So yeah, that was like today's insights that I wanted to share with you. So if you like need any help in order to like building your brand, or you are trying to make any marketing strategies, and you need like creative partner, so where also you don't have any idea that where to begin your like brand building journey, so I would love to like chat with you. I will drop my calendar link, and you can book appointment, and I'm giving away the first consultation free. So uh, I would love to chat with you and understand your business challenges.